Diesel.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Luka Dončić. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3 spot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now, here's Dončić following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And that one's good. Dončić.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Back to Wembanyama. Jokic against Embiid. Crafty move. Nifty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brown's checked in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Tatum with the screen on Dončić. And Young, here we go. Tatum's shot is off.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Shot from 16. Rebound by Mitchell.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Tatum kicks to Young. Pulls up from the corner. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Dishes it to Mitchell. Young looking around. The shot off that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Dončić. Jokic trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Tatum. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And even 3-on-3 break. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Dončić.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Wembanyama. Brown finds Giannis. Tatum with a screen on Dončić. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
And so Dončić will bring it up for the West. The pass to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Brown's shot is good.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
And here is Dončić. Puts up a deep three. The West again cannot hit. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Dončić. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
And Brown drops them both. And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Charity stripe shot. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Now the West with the ball. Dončić finds Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Tatum passes to Young. Tatum setting the pick for Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by the East. Tatum's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dončić. Sabonis the pass to Dončić. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Dončić with it. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
You know, as I watch Dončić, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum with another miss.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Tatum. Brown with a screen on Jokic. Pulls up, high post. Good as the jump shot falls. He has 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Mitchell dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Tatum, puts the move on, and it's good on the way up. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
So it's the West now. Edwards passes to Jokic. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dončić. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the East with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Halliburton comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trae Young. Towns, he's checked in for the West. Now, here's Halliburton. Passes it to Brown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Adebayo throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Dončić. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Yep, that one goes. Dončić has got 6.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Tatum with the screen on Edwards. Back to Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. 11 points in the game.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the East has possession. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Over Towns. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And so Dončić will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. To the inside. Sabonis, the pass to Edwards. And it's good for 2.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
Timeout East All-Stars.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Sabonis. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Luka Dončić. And it's Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Brunson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the East leads by 2. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Morant against Brunson. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Jokic is gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Banchero is screened for Mitchell. Over in the corner, Brown. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. 1:11 left to play here in the first. The 3 from Morant. Banchero grabs the board. Mitchell outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 4-point East All-Star lead.
And the strength of Mitchell here allowing him to beat the contact.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. Markkanen against Brown. Edwards passes to Markkanen.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Markkanen drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Adebayo with a screen on Morant. Brown outside. To the paint, got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Jokic with it, now defended by Adebayo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Markkanen. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Adebayo with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell finds Brunson. Shoots over Morant. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Lowry Markkanen. Morant is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Towns in at the 4 spot. The West trails by 3.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one. That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Now Brunson. Adebayo with a screen for Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside Edwards. Jokic against Adebayo. Markkanen from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Shoots over Morant. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Trae Young, he's checked in for the East. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West. Morant against Young. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Wembanyama passes to Morant. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now it's a 3-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama, and it's Morant with the rebound. There's the drive, and then Morant slams it in.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Young will bring it up for the East. Banchero, a screen for Young. Banchero outside. To halt the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The defense wasn't quite ready for that Banchero move. Got them all flustered and flummoxed with that pump fake.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Mitchell against Markkanen. The kick out to Young. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 4. Markkanen dishes to Morant. And it's off from 3-point range. Morant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. The pass to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Young. Over Morant. Young's shot is good.
And that's just something that Young excels at. And boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Morant against Young. Here's Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Well, the All-Star game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Mitchell outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Left side, Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. The East trail by 4. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Tatum in for Banchero. And West also making a switch. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is checked in for Markkanen.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Mitchell. The baseline J. Here's Tatum. Mitchell outside. Tatum with a screen on Morant. Mitchell kicks to Tatum. Shoots over Morant. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tatum. The West All-Stars with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Tatum. Towns, no luck.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell sets the screen for Tatum. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Halliburton against Towns. Shot clock at 3. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Embiid, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the West All-Stars, Markkanen comes in for Towns. And Luka Dončić subbed in for Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Fires from the line. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The kick out to Tatum. Into the lane, Tatum. Back to Young. Outside Tatum. Over Edwards. Tatum no good. And so Dončić will bring it up for the West. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dončić. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
That's good from Halliburton. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Şengün's checked in for Jokic. And it's Holmgren in for Markkanen. The West trails by 3. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Goes up to the stripe. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton finds Brunson. Embiid with it. Back to Brunson. Embiid sets the pick for Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Tatum against Holmgren. Passes to Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Halliburton against Dončić. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Morant's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Tatum kicks to Brunson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Morant. The shot's good on the assist by Dončić. And it's a 3-point West All-Star lead.
And the level of concentration Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Halliburton, that's good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Holmgren with the steal. A finish. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren just hooks it up the floor. And that kind of energy is what you love about rookies.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Here's Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Giannis, he's checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Şengün. Jokic subbed in for Chet Holmgren. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The West leading by 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Dončić looking it over. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. From deep, Jokic.
And, you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. Young outside. Giannis sets a screen for Young. Down low. 6 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And now Young running the floor all by himself. Up and in on the layup. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And doing it on both ends. Once Young got the steal, Trey knew exactly what to do.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Morant outside. Some nice passing here by the West. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he's good on the second.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Dončić is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And the assist goes to Dončić. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. The East trail by 4. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell kicks to Tatum. 46 seconds left now here in the second.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Morant against Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the East. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the lob, and there's Giannis taking flight.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, He just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Dončić outside. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Knocks down the three ball. Dončić has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Antetokounmpo out there with Embiid. Then it's Tatum, and it's Young, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Dončić passes to Jokic. Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. It's a 5-point game. The layup missed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now the pass to Sabonis. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Here's Jokic. Got it right back and converts. Nikola Jokic.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Edwards has come in for Victor Wembanyama. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Young. Dončić knocks in the 3.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Tatum against Edwards. Tatum passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Young. Again, the West All-Star.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. Good on the second free throw. The East trail by 10. Embiid sets the pick for Young. Now out to the right wing. Embiid dishes to Young. Embiid sets the pick for Young over Edwards. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here is Dončić. 14 points for him. And the rejection by Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Can't cash in from close range. The West leading by 8. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's stolen by Brown. On the wing, Brown. Back to Giannis. Sabonis grabs the board. And the West All-Stars with possession. Dončić passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And the assist goes to Dončić. Dončić has got 4 assists in the game. And the East All-Stars call time here.
All right, welcome coming out of the court for your Breakers dance crew. Give them a hand.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Embiid kicks to Young. Good ball movement here by the East. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. 3-pointer by Embiid. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Dončić. Brown the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Here's Dončić. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Brown. Over Edwards. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Brown. Dončić against Mitchell. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Mitchell against Dončić. With the floater and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Passes it to Sabonis. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Dončić. Covered by Mitchell.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Embiid sets the pick for Young. The kick out to Brown. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Dončić. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
The East making a switch. Brunson's checked in. The East trail by 5. Embiid the screen. Brunson the pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 14. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell kicks to Brunson. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson, no good. The West leading by 3. Pass to Dončić. Over Mitchell. Luka right in the face of the defense.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. Embiid in the corner. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Dončić. Mitchell's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Sabonis. There's the lob to Sabonis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now getting up top for that alley-oop.
The East trail by 7. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Brown against Edwards. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. The West leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dončić. East grabs the miss. Mitchell left side. The shot's good. Brown making the play. That's now 8 points for Donovan Mitchell. Now, here's Dončić. He's got 19. Misses the 3. Mitchell against Dončić. Mitchell kicks to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Embiid. Giannis passes to Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. He dishes it to Dončić. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 3-point game. Edwards finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Edwards. Lets it go with a three.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving this man any room to feel comfortable.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Towns comes in for Sabonis. And it's John Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The West leading by 3. Dončić passes to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic sets the screen for Morant. The pass to Jokic. Outside, Towns. From past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brunson against Morant. Giannis inside. He's got 12. Mitchell passes to Giannis. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Pass to Dončić. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Halliburton's checked in for the East. All free throws good from Dončić. The East trail by 6. Embiid sets the pick for Brunson. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. And so here are the West All-Stars. He kicks it to Morant. Passes it to Dončić. No good with the triple. And here is the East now. Giannis' screen on Dončić. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. The West leading by 5. Edwards passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Brunson against Morant. Embiid dishes to Brown. Embiid sets the pick for Brown. Shoots over Markkanen. On target from 13 feet. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. Edwards can't hit. The East trail by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Halliburton missing. And so here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Morant missing. Halliburton against Morant. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Halliburton. Over Morant. And that one released in time, but no good.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
It's been all about Luka Dončić for the West All-Stars. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. Leading by 5. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. And Benyama's out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Towns. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now Halliburton. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton passes to Adebayo. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
And Adebayo sends it back.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Adebayo with a screen for Young. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Adebayo with a screen for Young, and he drives in. And Banchero, here we go.
Banchero going in strong, leaning in, getting himself to the line, drawing that foul. Boy, he's got a combination of athleticism and physicality that is impressive.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The West leading by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot, no good. And the East has possession. The kick out to Young. Here he goes. That one's not going to go. Morant with some nice D. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Adebayo. To the inside. Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Young dishes to Banchero. Back to Young. Banchero, a screen on Morant. And Young kicks to Adebayo. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. 4 on the clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Morant outside. Great D that time from Adebayo. The East trail by 7. Now a timeout called by the East.
That was your Breakers Dance Crew. Make some noise, fans.
And the East has possession. Outside Tatum. A leaner. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Young from outside, traps in the tray.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Towns. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Adebayo with a screen for Young. Free throw line jump shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Banchero. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Devin Booker comes in for John Morant. Kicks it out to Booker. Good on the triple. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Giannis inside. Defended by Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in for Jason Tatum. Sabonis' screen on Young. Dončić finds Sabonis. Tries again. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Halliburton penetrating. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. They've led by as much as 10.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. There's the pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Dončić. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
The 3 for Dončić. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Young with the ball. Sabonis defending. Here's Giannis. Good defense by Jokic. The West leading by 3. Wembanyama passes to Dončić. Some nice passing here by the West. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the 1 miss. Wow.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
First free throw is good. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Markkanen's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Markkanen. Dončić outside. Pass to Jokic. Out to Dončić. 4 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Markkanen. Embiid with a screen on Dončić. Halliburton passes to Embiid. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Sabonis. Dončić outside. Tries from 16, and good that time. Dončić has got 12 points in just the second half.
you know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Giannis' screen on Dončić. Dončić against Halliburton. Shoots over Dončić, and it's Halliburton missing. The West leading by 4. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Embiid, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will be foul number 5 on him. Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. And the East with some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Halliburton. Young is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Here's Jokic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And the East has possession. They trail by 6. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Dončić passes to Jokic. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Mitchell missing. The West leading by 4. Dončić with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And that one's good. Dončić.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. Shot, high post. West All-Stars with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And here is Dončić inside. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Dončić. And now an 8-point West All-Star lead. Young with the ball. Outside Tatum. Dončić with the steal. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. Tatum on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's the East. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Dončić. Embiid, no good. The West All-Stars with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And here's Dončić from the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Tatum kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Jokic. Young passes to Embiid. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. And that's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
And it's Dončić missing.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Giannis. Embiid punches it down.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
And so Dončić will bring it up for the West. 6-point game. That doesn't go either for Dončić.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Tatum inside. Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Dončić against Young. Dončić outside. And here's Jokic outside. And Tatum pulls it down.
How hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Garland, he's checked in for the East. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Tatum's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fires from 14. Jokic with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Giannis dunks it down.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's West now. Now, here's Dončić. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.